Have you ever wondered if a bank that exists entirely on your phone can actually handle the messy, real-world problems of a growing business? When I first moved my business to Relay, I loved the idea of 20 separate checking accounts and no monthly fees. But as the honeymoon phase wore off, I started seeing the same patterns of concern pop up in the community, and I had to figure out how to navigate them myself. If you're considering Relay or you're already using it, there are three main concerns you need to address to keep your cash flow safe. 1. The middleman risk. The biggest worry people have is that Relay isn't technically a bank, it's a software company. Your money is actually held at Thread Bank. The concern here is that if a wire goes missing or an account gets flagged, Relay has to ask their partner for information, which can feel like you're playing a game of telephone with your life savings. How to address it? Don't use Relay as your only financial point of failure. I keep a safety valve account at a traditional brick-and-mortar bank with just enough to cover 1 month of operating expenses. This way, if there's ever a tech outage or a communication lag between Relay and its partner bank, my business doesn't grind to a halt. 2. Sudden account freezes. You've probably seen the horror stories. An entrepreneur deposits a large check, and suddenly the account is locked for compliance review with no timeline for release. This usually happens because fintech algorithms are hypersensitive to fraud. How to address it? Be proactive with your documentation. Before you deposit a check that's significantly larger than your usual revenue, or before you send your first international wire, message their support team. Tell them it's coming and offer the invoice or contract up front. I've found that warming up the account to unusual activity virtually eliminates the sudden freeze syndrome. 3. Check deposit delays. In a world of instant transfers, Relay's mobile check deposits can still take up to 5 to 7 business days to fully clear. For a business with tight margins, that week-long wait is a major concern. How to address it? Shift your clients toward ACH or wire payments whenever possible. Relay makes it incredibly easy to send professional payment requests that guide clients away from paper checks. If a check is unavoidable, I treat that money as non-existent for 10 days in my bookkeeping to ensure I don't accidentally overspend based on a pending balance. Relay is a powerhouse for profit-first users and teams who need multiple cards, but it requires a different strategy than a traditional bank. If you treat it as a high-tech tool rather than a set-it-and-forget-it vault, it's one of the best assets your business can have. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.